Sir, what is to become of the trial into the Cadopian Embassy staff member's murder? Indeed, since both the suspect and the prosecutor are now dead, the case will be dismissed. In other words, the trial ends here permanently. Ha! Looks like you'll have to wait just a little bit longer for your big debut. What a loser! Ha! Oh, I suppose it can't be helped. The evidence for this trial will be transferred to you in a little while. So, what do you think about the murder of the Cadopian Embassy staff member? And the murders of Mr. Faraday and Mr. L? What an outrageous circus it has all become! That Faraday brought it all upon himself with his naivete. An outrageous circus. Right, sir. Yeah, no, man has definitely not died. 2 men have died. I grow weary of this topic. Edgeworth, I will have to assign you to a different case. Papa, you'll come and watch my courtroom debut next, won't you? Oh my god. I'll consider it. But Papa, you know how busy I am with karaoke nights, Francisca. You know we got to do the Frank Sinatra and going to Zaxby's and all the other Manfred von Karma jokes. I'm just a busy man. Sir, if I may, that is your daughter. You probably should be more supportive of her. Shut up! Okay. Alright, I'll stop talking. Please allow me to continue with my investigation. Whatever for? I know that there is already a suspect in the murder of Mr. Faraday and Mr. L. However, there is not enough evidence to prove that it was he who committed the crime. I'd like to continue investigating in order to find the perfect proof of his guilt. The perfect proof? Don't make me laugh! A worthless person like you has no right to claim such a thing as perfection! Love you too, Dad. Papa? What do you want? Who do you think is the real culprit behind these murders? I don't fucking care. Miles and I were competing to see who can find the real killer first. Plus, being able to investigate a real crime scene is a real rare opportunity. It will give us some real-life experience, wouldn't you agree? If you want to investigate this case that much, then do as you wish. Then you're allowing us to continue? In court, your top priority is to win, and a solid investigation is one of the keys to winning. We have to make sure you become recognized as a first-rate prosecutor, don't we? It wouldn't be very interesting otherwise. I'm returning home now. Edgeworth, Francisca, see to it I'm not disturbed, save for the results of your competition. Yes, sir. Of course, Papa. I love you. Yeah, whatever. I love you! He's not going to say it back, Francisca. Also, thank you. What are you thanking me for? Your logic earlier was built on that scruffy detective's lie. That means that the competition is still on. Yes, just as you wished. I couldn't let you get off so easily. Now then, let's see how well you fare on the investigation from here, Miles Edgeworth. I know I don't have enough information yet, so my first order of business will be to question anyone involved with this case. Look at all these cops. Hello, Callisto. Miss you.
Oh, it's you, Edgeworth. And who are you? Wait, you were at the crime scene just now, weren't you?
You should be disbarred for not knowing who I am! I am Francisca von Karma, and I am about to become the sexist of the family name!
About to? I guess that means for now you're still just another kid. In that case, it's the only natural that I didn't know who you are.
Ow! Why are you whipping me? Stop laughing!
It seems like they're planning to hold the evidence a little bit longer. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's waiting.
I'm terribly sorry, but I have but a few more questions to ask of you.
Look at you! Eyebrows run to fine lines on your forehead. And that to ask of you.
What is exactly so? Are you mocking me? Are you
Sorry. I had just a bad dealing with super serious atmosphere.
2 men have died! I swear to God, this is disrespectful. Apparently, they failed to teach you proper behavior at a crime scene in law school.
I feel much better now. So, what is it you want to talk about?
I'd like to inquire as to where you were at the time of the murder.
What? We were in the defendant lobby, number 1, the whole time up until we heard the gunshot. And by we, I mean me and Mr. Bad. If you don't believe me, I feel free to ask him yourself.
You were with Detective Bad? Why?
We had a little something to discuss, that's all.
Okay. So, I take it that you are acquaintances with Detective Bad.
Yeah, he was the detective in the charge of the K8 incident.
Detective Bad is also related to that incident?
That's right. He's the one who he was the one supposed to protect my sister, Cece. But you know how that turned out, don't you, Edgeworth?
Miles Edgeworth! I have no idea what you two are talking about! Don't let me out of this conversation! I've heard of the KG8 incident from my papa, but how does that case relate to you, monsieur?
The victim of the case, CCU, was my little sister.
Yeah, Francisca, with the fucking program.
You're making that super serious face. Yeah. I'm fine. Really. I just make it a point to rub some more salt into his wound of pride every time I see him.
The way she talks about doing that as she laughs away is kind of creepy.
That's so weird.
Oh. Speaking of Mr. Bad, he and Mr. Faraday, I'd say they met up just about every single time the Yagarasu made a move. It's practically a given the two would meet up at every one of the crime scenes.
I see. He did mention that he was in charge of the Yatagarasu investigation earlier. Maybe I should ask her what she knows about the Yatagarasu in more detail. Not sure why not, we'll go for that one. Miss you. I was wondering if you could tell me about the Yatagarasu.
The Yatagarasu? Huh? I don't really know much about that character myself. But I don't get a lot of consultation requests from companies to defend them.
Requests from companies?
The Yatagarasu isn't some petty thief out for money, you know.
Alright then. Perhaps the Yatagarasu is in the business of stealing people's lives.
You're not funny. Or witty. Are you, little Miss Von Karma?
You little American! I'm gonna hit you! Don't! Francisca! No! Bad! Be careful who you whip! Do not hit Edgeworth! He is not a part of your little woman fight thing! Choose carefully or I fucking hate you! There, I chose carefully, just like you wanted, and I chose you because you suck. I have you laughing. What's going on? I'm lost.
That's just now was hilarious, little missy.
Of course it was. Edgeworth being hurt is always funny. At least we can agree on something. I hate women so much! What is wrong with these two women? Why does my pain give them delight? And, so in the end, what is the Yatagarasu? I have to say, I never even heard of this thief when I was in Germany.
The Yatagarasu deal in information. Wow, that sounds familiar. Namely, in digging out dirt about backroom dealings and the company and the like of companies. The Yatagarasu is a vigilante who steals such info and then makes it public for all to see.
What are you, fucking Batman? Is it Batman? Vigilante or not?
Batman!
This person sounds like just another criminal to me.
I suppose you could put it that way, too. But either way, I get a lot of more clients now thanks to that thief.
Sounds like Miss Yu is profiting nicely. Okay, time of the murder. You claim that at the time of the murder, you were with Detective Bad. But don't you lawyers usually discuss the trial with your clients during a recess?
We do. And that's what I was planning to do. But Mr. Faraday was being rather threatening, and he dragged Mr. Rell away. After that, Mr. Bad came into Lobby 1, so we just stayed there and talked.
And what did you talk with Detective Bad about?
Nothing interesting. I just insulted him some. Talked about the trial was going on, and then I assaulted him some more.
Bloody. When she's not laughing, her mouth seemingly spews nothing but insults.
Anyway, Mr. Bad and I were in the defendant lobby, number 1, when the murderers were heard. So I really can't tell you anything about the hallway or lobby number 2.
I see. You were nowhere near electrical, so I guess you're not sus. I'd like to ask you a few questions about your client, Mr. Mackerel. Stupid name, by the way. Not the stupidest in this case, of course, but...
Like mackerel?
Yeah, like
the fish?
Yes, like the fish. I don't even get it. I don't even get what's the connection.
Why is that his name?
I don't know. Why did someone name their child Dead Man? The case has many questions. The mysteries keep unfolding. Now, your client first claimed to be the Yatagarasu. Is that correct?
Yeah. Once I heard that it was the Yatagarasu that made off with the evidence from KG8. I begged Mr. Rell all sorts of questions, but no avail. Turns out Mr. Rell was not the Yatagarasu. He had just made that up.
So it wasn't Spartacus. He made it up.
Mr. Bell's crimes are caught on tape by the security camera. But there's no footage of him sneaking into the
It's a made-up word, but Cadopian.
Cadopian embassy itself.
Hold on for just 1 second! Then, you mean to say that you knew that he was not the real Yatagarasu? And that he was just another cold-blooded killer? And you were ready to defend him?
Yes, that's right.
I see. So a defense lawyer is actually just someone whose job it is to cover for criminals. Yes, they're not good. I don't know why I'm saying this. That's why defense lawyers are so detestable. But they are no match for us avant-comers because we're so cool and sexy, except Edgeworth.
I can't believe it. You're so serious. Why don't you save that face for something really worth about being serious about? And Edgeworth, do you remember what I said earlier? I have my own agenda. I'm still on the hunt for the leads regarding the KG8 incident. All right?
And for that, you have not a single qualm about defending a known killer.
Don't put words in my mouth. I said no such thing. The only way I had to get close to Mr. Rell was to be his lawyer. I had no intention of covering for him ever. So don't you dare suggest I was going to.
I'm sorry. Forgive my rashness. I suppose I've gotten all I can out of Miss Yu. I should move on and speak with Detective Gumshoe now. Oh my god.
Gumshoe.
Stop following me. I don't know what you're talking about. Stop it. I don't know what you're talking about.
She's
Let's come back.
She's so short.
You're so tiny. You're like a little angry German gremlin. I said this. Get back here, Edgeworth! No, get away from me! Get away from me! Someone help the Germans! They're attacking again! It's World War III! Oh God! Gumshoe! Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, it's you, pal! You're here!
Ow! As am I! I just want to hit you. Yeah. I don't think you needed to whip him to let him know that, but...
I didn't do it, pal! I swear on my honor as a detective, I really didn't!
Your words are useless. I place my trust only in the evidence, detective. Once the investigation is fully over, and should we find out that you are the killer, there will be no mercy to be had for you.
Have a heart, pal.
Huh, I don't. But you're not worried, right? After all, you have nothing to worry about if you really are innocent, that is.
Well, yeah, that's right. Hey, pal, go and do your perfect investigation and get the real killer for me, will ya?
I would have done so even if you requested me to, detective. Well, not requested me to. So you, Mr. Faraday, had a small meeting last week, did you? And what exactly did you do to make him so angry?
I just asked Detective Bad the same thing myself, pal. Turns out he was mad at me because on my very first day as a detective, I reported in at my usual post instead of the Criminal Affairs Department. By the time I got down to Criminal Affairs, I was really late. And that's when he gave me that huge speech.
I remember doing the same exact thing in an elementary school. On the first day of school every year, I've always wound up going to my old classroom. How pathetic for the detective to be compared to a mere school child. So, you claim to be standing guard in front of the door to lobby number 2 during the recess. But when did you receive the order to do so, and from whom?
Earlier at around 3:20, and from Detective Bad, pal. Today's trial took a really crazy turn, so I was told to make sure nothing happened to Mr. Faraday.
And yet something did happen to him, correct? Looks like it was a total waste of manpower to assign you to guard duty.
Ow! Your words sting worse than your whip, pal.
So it was Detective Bad who ordered him to stand guard, huh? Now then, Detective Gumshoe, is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nope, I think, pal.
In that case, allow us to take a look at what you are carrying on your personage.
Ah! Wait, you can't do that!
There's nothing of any particular value here. Well, my handcuffs and badge were confiscated by Detective Bad, so, you know. And what is that open envelope I see sticking out of your coat pocket?
Ah! Hands off, pal! Just show it to us already! Ow!
Annual bonus check with Thin. $5 total. Except there is no check in. This is the saddest piece of evidence I've probably ever seen in my life.
So sad.
I can't even afford a Little Caesars with that, man. You've had your look. Now give it back, pal. It's my first bonus as a brand new detective. I just got it and cashed it today. I had literally no cash on me up until I did, you know. So that envelope was really special to me. Now give it back.
You don't need rubbish like this. Don't worry, I'll sort it right for you later.
How could you? How could you?
That is just, my God. I'm sorry, but I need to take him in for questioning now. I think I've asked him just about everything I needed to. Oh, wait. Since he's become a suspect, there's one piece of evidence I should reconfirm. Officer, I'd ask you to wait a second. I still have one thing I'd like to reconfirm with Detective Gumshoe. Understood. But please make it brief, sir. I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. I must confirm whether or not his testimony about when the crime occurred is the truth. Hey, horse! I'm gonna look at your mouth for a second. Fuck.
Open wide.
Yeah.
Say ah.
Testimony. You told me earlier that you heard no sound other than the gunshot out in the hallway. Is that correct?
No mistake about it, pal.
Then you're also claiming that no one passed through the hallway either. Is that also correct?
Yep, not even a single ant passed through the hall when I was on duty.
You do realize that the lie you're telling is only making life more difficult for yourself?
Huh? Oh. But it's true! I didn't see anyone go through the hallway, and I didn't hear anything else, pal! I bet the killer found a way to kill the two guys that's beyond what I can even imagine.
So he intends to continue telling this ridiculous lie. But why would he do so, given the situation he's in? I believe a thorough investigation of the hallway in front of the defendant lobbies is in order.
Finally!
Ow! Oh! You little shit! I gave you a dollar!
How could you have not noticed that coming? My god, Edgeworth. Like, she was moving it so slow.
I fucking hate children!
Wasn't that the child I changed money for earlier? Gave her a fucking dollar.
Thanks! That's exactly what I needed.
Kids can sometimes be so cruel. I swear to God, when I get older, I am never having any of those. It looks like she dropped something. A Swiss roll. Maybe we should arrest the girl. She might turn out to be a valuable lead.
Fucking. I believe some sort of punishment may need to be dealt next time we meet.
Please meet her soon. I want to voice her. Please.
I believe I've asked all that I need of this man. Now for Detective Bad and the judge. We have to confirm who is correct, the judge or the scruff face, right? I suppose we should inspect the hallway in front of the lobby number 2 next then. I suppose so. Shall we head on over, Francisca? Alright, let's move! See you. Oh, there's our boys.
So, did you see anything else?
No, I don't think so.
I see. Well, thanks for your cooperation.
Oh, it's nothing. Just doing my duty as a defender of the law.
That'll be all for now. I'll ask again if I have any other questions.
Anytime, detective. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a few loose ends I have to tie up. I got a certain prosecutor I need to... Oh, you're that new prosecutor Mr. Von Karma recommended, right? My name is Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor. And I am Bamford Von Karma's daughter, Francisca Von Karma. I am set to become successor to my genius father any day now, Your Honor. I see, Mr. New Prosecutor recommended by Mr. Von Karma. I bet my time. Are you alright, Your Honor? Please feel free to refer to me as just Miss Von Karma, Your Honor. As for him, just Edgeworth is fine. Apparently somebody doesn't feel like I'm worthy of a proper title. Oh! Very well, then. I shall call you Miss Von Karma and Mr. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Your Honor, Mr. Edgeworth is fine. Now, about your earlier testimony. Now, yeah, what about it, Mr. Edgeworth? I would like to ask you a few questions about what exactly you saw. All right. After all, it's my duty to clarify my testimony as a defender of the law. I greatly appreciate your cooperation, Your Honor. Now, the first thing I will need to do is figure out the detective's exact movements.
First of all, what was that little girl? I'm gonna fucking kill her.
I mean, I'm gonna give her a lollipop. I forgot what it's called. I won't rest until I've inspected
Every suspicious looking nook and ant hill.
What's going on?
There is an ant.
Well, I mean, there's an ant line of ants. The ants are hard at work carrying their food home. It's a marvel that they can pick up such comparatively large objects to this. Have you seen that video of the ant dragging the entire whole ass M&M to its lair? It was really cool. Like that little
I've
man
never seen
was.
that video.
That little man was working, man. But if you want to carry the mighty von common name and not be squished under it, you better work extra hard, just like these ants. Same goes for you, Francisco. Maybe I don't want to be the von common name. Maybe I just want to be Edgeworth. I'm just Edgeworth, and that's okay. The dirt on this bench. It smells like some sort of sweet substance.
I can't believe there is someone going around dirtying the courthouse. For shame. Hold
Probably
it.
the child.
Calm down, Francisca. Now take a good look. Doesn't this smudge look kind of like a handprint to you? I suppose it could be. Which means that perhaps we can lift the prints of the person who sullied this bench. I see. And then we'll know the identity of our mystery slum. You there, lab technician. Could you please find out who this handprint belongs to? Sir, yes, sir! I've got the results of the fingerprint analysis, sir. And do we know who they belong to? Sir, fingers belong to Detective Gumshoe. Oh, interesting. Good work, officer. Cool.
And there you have it.
Yes, I suppose so.
Now we know the identity of the person who dirtied the bench.
I sense that you and I will be using this information in very different ways.
What are these black speckles?
I believe it's a pile of ants eating away.
Oh, that detective! He claims that not a single ant slipped by him, and yet here it is a whole hill of them! Ah! What are you hitting me for? As a replacement for that pathetic detective!
Perhaps I should add this deduction to the detective's growing tab of pay cuts! Every time I get hurt, you're going to lose more money, detective. I hope you know that.
Anyway, I wonder what the ants are eating.
From the looks and sweet smell of it, pieces of cake and chocolate from a Swiss roll. Uh-oh, I'm starting to...
Miles Edgeworth, the courthouse is to be kept pristine at all times. But it wasn't me that dropped food on the ground. With the janitor. The courthouse must be kept clean. Stop it! Stop hitting me! Why? Why do you do this, Francisca? Literally, I do nothing to you! I do nothing to you!
What's over there? I'm sorry, it's fucking switch up.
I'm just listening to this chat.
I
I would help, but I can't do a German accent to save my life.
Yeah, it's completely fine. I could look outside, however, I doubt the killer could have escaped through here.
Of course not. This is the third floor, after all.
It appears that bars were installed on this to prevent people from falling out.
Bars? What bars?
Can you not see them from your vantage point? Oh, right. You're short.
Ow!
Okay, to be fair, I guess I deserve that one. Just not to bring up that taboo subject again. Franny, little Banny. Can't reach a hootenanny. Okay. I think everything has been expected. Nope! No, they have not. I very should check this. What? What's this? It's a pink-colored piece of trash made of rubber.
Marshmallows? Was he eating marshmallows?
I feel like I've seen something like this before.
Well, all I see is a piece of garbage. But you know, the fact that there's litter running loose inside this courthouse is simply unforgivable!
If you hit me again, I swear to God, I'm going to... It's not like it was I who littered!
Stop it! Rubbish belongs in the rubbish bin!
If you hit me one more time, I swear to God, I'm going to cry.
This is truly sibling behavior.
I fucking hate you. You're the worst sister ever. You're the worst sister ever. You're the worst. Look at this fucking cactus. You want to be my new sibling, cactus? What's the matter? I pricked myself on one of the cactus's needles. I tried to give it a hug and it hit and hurt me. It's just like you, Von Karma. I didn't think the needle on this thing would be so sharp.
It's a cactus, you dumbass!
It's the cactus that hurt me. What did you expect, fucking dumbass? It's a cactus. Could you imagine how bad it would be if you were hit on the head by one of these? Anyway, this cactus seems to be unrelated to our case. Do you really think so? Because I believe that this cactus sitting on the windowsill is completely related.
Why?
I don't know.
Why is it completely related?
Ooh.
You have the weirdest ideas, man, and they're gonna work out. But
I
it's
mean-
like, how do you know the cactus? Like, it's like I want to go into his head and be like, why do you think a cactus is related? Sorry,
You want to be in my head. It's a very bad place.
Well, I look
I
forward
don't want to be there. I just want to know why you think a
to
cactus is
explanation of
related.
how exactly it is related. I'll brain blast about it later. There's going to be something. The cactus will make sense. Alright. Okay,
it
there
go.
it is. We got everything now. Finally. You know what? Let's talk to my favorite character ever, George the Judge.
George the
I've completely forgot I made his name George. It was... Oh, that divorce video. Funny as hell. Your Honor, I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind. Where were you at the time of the murder? Do you suspect me of something? No? No, I don't. I doubt it, considering the fact it'll be in literally all of the Ace Attorney games from here on out. I doubt that. Ahem. Very well, you may continue with your testimony. I'm not, Your Honor, I'm not testifying. That we're not in a courtroom. Oh, shit. Sorry, I had no idea you were chasing after me. I guess I'm testifying. Damn, this is weird. I'm kind of used to being on the other side of this stuff. In the sense that I want to avoid being in a trial run by this judge. You're gonna get used to me. I can sense it. I better not. Oh, you will. We're gonna be best friends, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's see here now then. How should I put this? When you get to be my age, you need to pay more frequent visits to the restroom. Bowel movements, because you're old. I get it. If you go take a look through the window at the end of this hall, you'll see a small window. That is the window to the men's restroom. In other words, you can see clearly into the hallway from the men's restroom. So that's what that was. When I was going to the restroom, that detective, Gumshoe, was it? Well, he was standing in front of the vending machines buying something from it. However, and this I couldn't believe, when I was about to exit the restroom, there was not a soul in the hallway anymore. Your Honor, if you could please calm down and explain it to me rationally. Oh, I'm really sorry. Please let me regain my composure. It was really suspicious! That's what my finely honed judge's intuition said! Although, well, until the murders occurred, I just sort of brushed it off. Apparently, this judge doesn't understand the concept of staying calm. I feared of something like, oh, I don't know, a very shrill-voiced prosecutor, or a annoying clown, or an old man with a big, bulging red nose were to get on his bad side. I think it would be very bad for him. But, of course, that would never happen. The restroom window, huh? I wonder if you can really see the men's bathroom window from that one there. You can. I'm looking at it right now. I demand you so much this view at once! What? Oh, yes. I suspect that her height is what's limiting her ability to see because she's a little short gremlin. That's probably all I'm going to find out from His Honor. Mr. Edgeworth, may I return my other duties now? Yes, I'm sorry to have held you up. Thank you for your cooperation, Your Honor. Oh. Anytime, Mr. Edgeworth, anytime. Do you like beer pong, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, I do like beer pong. Edgeworth, you and I are gonna be best friends. I can see it. No, we're not! No, I'm not. I'm a heartless bastard. You should never be friends with me. The judges in this country seem rather friendly. Yes, not a little wishy-washy. However, I hear that they are known to hand down very fair verdicts. Except when the defense attorney sucks, in which case the law is completely corrupt. Yeah. Well, I guess we're talking to Miss Detective Bad now. Detective Bad, I have something I wish to inquire about.
Hey! How about doing some actual work, you?
I wish to inquire into Detective Gumshoe's movements during the recess.
You're getting in the way of the investigation.
I have an order for Mr. Von Karma himself. Plus, I still hold investigative authority. So, I hear you were the one who called for Detective Gumshoe to come down here.
Faraday. That guy was just accused, you know? I just knew something was gonna happen. My detective's instinct told me.
Lots of good it did you. You couldn't even protect one lone prosecutor with it. Hold it! Francisca, I think you need to apologize. That was very rude. Say you're sorry. I'm sorry. Good. That's good. That's good, Francisca. I'm terribly sorry, Detective Bad. Please continue.
I used the phone on the first floor and called the precinct. I told him to send somebody over. And that detective's the one that showed up.
And only upon his arrival did you send Detective Gumshoe to stand guard, Detective Bad?
Yeah, I waited for him on the first floor. After he got here, we came up to these defendant lobbies together. As we entered this hallway, ran to you. She laughed at us. She told us the Faraday was really mad, and that he'd drag Grell off to lobby number 2 to have a word or something. And that Faraday had said to not let anyone interrupt them. So what choice did I have? All I could do was tell the big lug to stand guard outside. Go stand guard outside. The end.
And around what time did all that take place?
Let's see. I think it was about 30 minutes before I heard the gunshot. After giving the big lug his assignment, he never left the hallway. Not once.
Oh, and how can you make such a claim?
Huh. One of the guards out in the floor's main lobby swore to me he didn't.
If the detective never left the hallway, then where did he disappear off to? That's simple. He must have gone to lobby number 2, just as I suspected.
You and I, we were in lobby number 1 next door. The only one without an alibi is Gumshoe.
It would seem that I'm still missing some key pieces of information.
Oh, shit!
Whoopsies. Detective Bad, you also heard the gunshot, did you not?
Yeah, I heard it when I was in defendant lobby number 1. That's why I came running towards lobby number 2 together with you.
How much time elapsed between you hearing the gunshot and your arrival on the scene?
Less than a minute.
What were your movements upon hearing the gunshot?
I grabbed the big lug who was just walking around in the hall and raced into lobby number 2. And that's when we discovered the bodies, in that order.
That makes you the discoverer of the crime scene, right?
Yeah, I guess it does, little miss.
I'm about to become a prosecutor very soon! You will treat me with the dignity I deserve, or else!
Ha! Miss me, bitch. You wave that thing around anymore, and I'll have you arrested for obstruction, little miss.
Yeah, you wouldn't dare! That's my whip!
Just joking.
Wow, Detective Bad is really something to make Francisca behave. My God, can you be my new dad? Jesus, I need that, man.
Are we about done?
Can you Dad?
Can you be my new daddy?
Is there anything else to chat about? Oh shit, these are actually all really good questions. Give me a second. The time you heard the gunshot, I guess it's really important. I'd like for you to tell me the exact time you heard the gunshot.
It was around the end of the recess, and the trial was about to start again, I think. He was supposed to make time for himself to transfer the evidence he was holding. but I got the sense he wasn't gonna show for the handoff. So I figured I should go get him, or he'd be late. And just as I thought that, bang! Sound of a gunshot hit my eardrums. So you had the gunshot right before the trial was about to restart, huh?
Thank you, Dad. I mean, bad. I mean, if you're offering, you know.
Are we done here? I don't have any time to waste.
Hold it! Oh, come on! All you're doing is standing in front of the door, doing nothing.
I get the sense that he is somewhat investigating the crime scene, or rather that he is keeping us under surveillance. But to what end?
Detective Bad, may I ask that you cooperate with us for just a bit longer?
I don't have anything else to say to the two of you. You guys were the ones who said you wanted to investigate in the first place.
Fine then! Be obstinate! We'll do as we please! Come on, Miles! You may no longer be willing to help us, however. May I ask for the forensic scientist cooperation?
Do as you like.
Okay, that's about all we're getting out of Bad. So what am I missing? Vending machine, I guess? It would appear as this vending machine sells snacks and various other foods. Just
the Swiss roll will come.
I guess that's where the Swiss roll comes in. What will they think of next? Don't be a jerk in court like these beef jerks. 1 packet for $9. Defendant's fresh milk.
Expensive.
1/2 pint for $7.
Why are you buying milk from a vending machine?
I don't know. What is this food lineup? Sandwich, beef jerky, milk, a hot dog? Stay neutral as the Swiss do on the end with these. For $6. They're awfully overpriced, my god.
Why are you buying these things? From a like the milk is the one I'm like, why are you buying this from a vending machine?
Why are you buying milk, hot dogs, beef jerky, a ham sandwich, Swiss rolls? The lineup is
Are we like in Japan where they have those really weird vending machines?
Yeah, I guess. Speaking of snacks, I wonder if that Swiss roll and little girl dropped is from this machine. I was wondering about that myself. Orange juice? OJ! Look at this! What is this lineup? Oh my god! Credit card accepted. Oh, look at that. Stay neutral as the Swiss do at the end of these. This is the end of what? And I assume it means the end of the trial. I suppose this means that one should eat these during a recess. You can't eat during the trial, so I suppose the only time you can eat them is now, huh? Wouldn't mind if you wanted to eat one now. They come in packs of 2 after all. Huh. We're in the middle of an investigation. Besides, I don't have $6 on me. If you want, we can pool our money and buy a pack together. Oh, wait, that's... I can pool together, whatever. If I have to split with you, then I don't want it. Wow, alright, bitch. Fine.
Why are you buying orange juice? Why are you buying orange juice from a vending machine?
When it's looking bad, blind your opposition with some OJ. Are they promoting violence?
Yes.
Are they referencing OJ Simpson? Don't worry,
Wait,
my Vipper makes sure that anyone following this advice won't be for long. Compared to the sting of the whip, the sting of orange juice may not be so bad. Alright, this is the one I'm most choked up about. Milk. This isn't even a refrigerated machine. Straight up milk. Defendant's fresh milk. What exactly is that supposed to... I don't want to ask these questions. I don't want to know the answer to them.
I just want to know where there's milk at a vending machine.
I bet it means that the milk is freshly milked by various defendants on trial right now. No, I think that means it's milked right here from the various defendants. Miles Edgeworth.
What the fuck?
Miles Edgeworth, what's the fuck? What are you talking about? Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about either. I don't know what I'm saying. Beef jerky! Don't be a jerk in court like these beef jerks. I see. Objection! Miles Edgeworth! Wouldn't you agree that it's a very clever pun? Really? Is this what you're going to die on a hill for? Do you really think that they put that much effort into the product name? Even a foolish fool could understand the foolish thinking of the fool who made it up! You're acting so foolishly that I got so thoroughly mad and now I'm utterly famished! I'm hungry! Give me food, Miles Edgeworth! Oh my god. If you wanted a pack of these, all you had to do was ask like a normal person. I am not your dog. Don't let the prosecution and defense make a ham sandwich out of you. Oh my god, really? That one's just bad. That one's just bad. Boo! Boo!
This is the most random vending machine. I'm sorry.
This is the weirdest vending machine I've ever seen. Sounds like it's directed at a ham of a judge. That certainly isn't directed at me. I can outmaneuver him any day. Haha, hoo-hoo-ha, I am Edgeworth. Hear me roar. When you're in hot water, you might need a hot dog. Looks like this slaughter was decided through a public contest. And the winner was... Oh my god.
Why?
Oh my god. Prosecutor Winston Payne. What's a pathetic slogan? No present at all. If it was up to me, it would read, if you leave matters in the Von Karma hands, everyone in court will be found guilty dogs. Objection! Overruled! Hang on, let me read that again. When you're in hot water, you might need a hot dog! I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I saw Payne's name and I had to.
I had to. I couldn't resist.
What is this vending machine and why does it exist? Is the other one normal?
I'm gonna get a beer.
It doesn't look like there's anything contradictory left in this area. I suppose not. Perhaps I should check somewhere. Okay, so I guess not the other vending machine. What about the trash?
That one looks normal. We're going to trash.
All right, never mind. I guess it's time for a brain blast. These bits of chocolate and cake, could they not have come from a Swiss roll? A Swiss roll? Why would a courthouse sell a thing like that? I don't know. Why would it sell milk, orange juice, hot dogs out of a bloody vending machine? May not seem like the right venue, however, it is being sold right over there. The vending machine? I see. Stay neutral as a Swiss do until the end receives. 2 for $6. Talk about expensive. Can't even buy Little Caesar for that. Leaving the fact that it's on the expensive side aside, the fact that the cake crumbs and chocolate bits were found in this hallway suggests they came from a Swiss roll that was purchased from this machine. I think I have a pretty clear picture of what happened here now. Naturally. After all, I'm here, aren't I? You did not help. Shut up. Detective Gumshoe must have sat on this bench as he ate a Swiss roll.
Look at his fucking face.
And as he ate, he dropped it on the floor and sullied the bench. How Gumshoe of him. How could he have not cleaned up after himself? How utterly despicable! Don't.
Going so hard into why did no one clean. I love how hard this is.
Francisca is
it's
a
so
freaking...
despicable.
Francisca would be a hygiene nut. She definitely would. Don't you
would be.
Dare whip me again. It wasn't I who made the mess. Do not take your anger out on me when I am not involved, Francisca. Don't. I don't go and insult every woman in the world every time I am inconvenienced. Don't you whip me when you're inconvenienced. Anyway, if it was indeed Detective Gumshoe who brought the Swiss roll, that creates a rather interesting contradiction of facts. A contradiction? Where? I think another look at the special courthouse vending machine is in order. Oh, I think I get it.
I think I get it. I think I get the contradiction.
Wait a minute. Deduce! Is this spot marker just the evidence I hold? I got it! I got it! Eureka! Gumshoe is poor! Too poor for a vending machine! And what does that tell us? He's poor. About Detective Gumshoe's finances, he said that until this morning. He didn't have saving a single penny on his personage. Just how poor is that guy? His bonus really was only $5. My God, that is like that. Even by United States standards, that is bad.
I hope he's making better money now.
Then he should not have been able to purchase a pack of Swiss rolls. This man was too fucking poor for Swiss rolls. However, facts being as they are, we found cake crumbs on this floor. Meaning Scruffy must have bought a pack somehow. Indeed. That detective should not have been able to purchase a pack, and yet he did. The question is how? I'm starting to piece together the facts here.
I'm just can't wrap my head around the milk.
It really doesn't make sense, does it? You know? Alright, I'm gonna brain blast again, because I think there's one more thing we have to do.
Woo!
Brain blast. Woo. This pink rubbery substance. I saw this in a different form earlier today. I believe this is a piece of a popped balloon. I suppose it's possible. The balloon probably got a little too close to our friend, the windowsill cactus. Is that would be the logical conclusion? Yes.
So the child?
On Free Balloon Day, no doubt. Investigation complete. I believe I now have a very firm grasp what happened here. Ah! But I do too! Okay. Okay, Francisco, would you care to share what conclusions you've come to? But why should I do that? We're in the middle of the competition, you know. We should be checking to see if your conclusions are wrong first, so you go ahead. Oh my fucking. It's almost cute that she's going this far to ensure that she wins. Almost. It's too bad she's a bitch. Very well, but first, we need to pay his honor a visit to correct his testimony. Hey man, what's up? Oh, nothing much. You know, just chilling, just writing some checks, calling my wife. I love my wife. Have you met my wife? Veronica? She's very sweet. She's very nice. You talk about your wife.
Don't they have a
lot.
kid?
Yeah, we have a kid named Johnny. He's very nice. We have a loving family dynamic. That'll never go wrong, ever. Yep. Your Honor, if I may, I'd like to test your witness testimony to see how it stands up. Do you doubt me? Am I a new suspect? Yeah, sure, why not? I guess you're my new suspect. Even you, a judge, is nothing but a common witness before a uncover! Silence in the courtroom! Silence, I said! Mr. New Prosecutor, I'm recommended by Mr. Very Crime, Mr. Genius Prosecutor, Special Man for Carmen. You bit your tongue again, didn't you? Ahem. As a defender of the law, I could never give false testimony. You can even place me under oath if you want. Very well then, your testimony, if you please. Bring it on, Judge! I've waited a long time for this! During the recess, I went to take a shit. There's a window on the hallway side. In other words, I could see into the hallway. As I entered, I saw that detective buying something from the vending machines. When I was about to exit the restroom, he had completely disappeared. A detective that goes missing while on duty. That sounds mighty suspicious to me! Your Honor, can you please try to remain calm? Oh! I'm so used to simply listening to testimonies that I got caught up in the excitement. Man, is this what it feels like, being on the witness stand? Damn, it's pretty fun. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but I'm afraid we're going to have to spoil your fun now. Alrighty. Well, I think I already see the contradiction here, so let me just... That right there, because here's the thing, right? If Francisca was, you know, vertically challenged enough to see out of the windowsill, then I doubt if the Honor was sitting down on a John, he could probably see it. But I don't think we have any evidence to counteract that. Yeah, that right there. Like, if Gumshoe was sitting down, right, he'd be out of the vantage point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we can present this right here. Objection! Oh, I'm going to do that thing. What was that finger wag for, Mr. Edgeworth? It's the Von Karma finger wag. It's the Von Karma finger wag. Come on, man. Don't you know it's rude to shout objection while someone is giving testimony?
That's the first time I think anyone
Dude.
has ever said that in this type of game.
Your Honor, that's how... Ha! Oh, I'm gonna do it again. 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 I don't care. We're not in trial right now. You're not the fucking boss of me. If you truly are a man of the law, then you must always be vigilant. For example, I myself never let an opportunity to shout objection pass me by. It feels good. Have you ever tried it? You put your finger out, you shout objection. Come on, it's like half the fun with these games, man. Miles Edgeworth, it's one thing to be passionate about your job, but this is real life. That's what some people say is the pot calling the kettle black. Hi there, pot. Name's Kettle. Have we met? Your Honor, I wonder if you might take a look at this for me. What is that filth? How dare someone dirty the hallway bench like that? Who is the culprit? That pot is hereby found guilty of uncleanliness. You must know the uncouth bench solier has already been placed under arrest thanks to your earlier testimony, Your Honor. Oh! Well, that's good, but who was it? We were able to discover something from the smudge on the bench. Namely, Detective Gumshoe's fingerprints. Not happy with committing just murder, he had to go and dirty the courthouse too? Guilty! Your Honor, please calm down. While it's true that the detective is the one who made the mess on the bench, we have not yet established that this action is related to the double murder. What do you mean? I believe that Detective Gumshoe bought a pack of Swiss rolls from the vending machine, and then promptly sat down on the bench to eat one. The cake crumbs and pieces of chocolate on the floor under the bench, and Detective Gumshoe's fingerprints prove my conclusions to be true. Oh, but I still don't understand. Is this the whole thing related to how I couldn't see him as I was leaving the restroom? Huh, it is indeed! The window in the hallway was built rather high up into the wall, at around a grown adult's chest height. As evidence, I submit that Francisca herself was unable to see out of that window, because she is short! Ha ha ha! No! Ow. Ouch. That hurt. I knew I shouldn't have used her height as evidence. Basically, what this means is that the area directly under the hallway window is a blind spot when the hallway is being viewed from the men's restroom. Then... Huh. It seems that you have made the connection. If someone were to sit on the bench under the window... Yes, even someone as large as Detective Gumshoe would effectively disappear from sight! What?! Huh. You finally see, Your Honor. Your testimony has just proven that Detective Gumshoe was in the hallway the entire time. What? Hold it! Ah, sorry. Damn. It really does feel nice when you do that and point out the finger. Hold it! Objection! Man, I might judge just be a fucking defense attorney. I didn't mean to say that with much enthusiasm. All I want to do is try saying it once. Here, let me try that again. Let me try it again. Hold it! That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That wasn't bad. Is there something of value you'd like to say? Yes, actually, there is. I heard something else just now. Mr. Edgeworth, please allow me to testify to the court one more time. Even if we overruled him, he just would keep on talking, wouldn't he? That might not be a bad thing. The more info, the better in a perfect investigation, right? The court allows your testimony, Your Honor. I suppose it's possible you can't see a seated person from the restroom window. However, it doesn't mean that the detective was sitting there when I looked. Anyway, I've got to testify early about probably the most important detail. As I was leaving the restroom, I heard the loud bang of a gunshot! You're fucking with me. How's that? That is the testimony of one who judges the crimes of others. Your Honor, could you try to state the important facts first next time? I agree! Before you go around judging others, you should try to judge your own words! I'm sorry! Oh, you're scary, you're German. Oh, God. Honestly, I thought that sound was just a noise popper until just now. And now he mentions it right before we restarted the trial. He did talk about that. Oh, by the way, is there someone celebrating a birthday party in the recess? I could have sworn that I heard a popper going off. Woo! Come to think of it, not today is my grandson. Most critical point in the argument is when did the judge look into the hallway, and whether that lined up with when the gun was actually fired. Your Honor, if I may, I'd like to clarify a few details in your testimony. I just realized something funny. You're on the defense's bench, and I'm on the prosecutor's bench. You're a defense attorney, Your Honor. Oh, God, I'm one of those. Oh, Jesus. I'm thinking about it, so... Hospital was sitting there when I looked. Definitely gonna press that last statement, because that is definitely new information. Hold it! Your Honor, about what you just said. I know! I couldn't believe it myself on the bang when the gunshot. I had a knee-jerk reaction. Ah! I jumped right for like this. Yes, just like this! With a quick ah! Your Honor, please remain calm when you're trying to explain yourself to me. Yes, sir! Sorry about that. Now then, I must gather myself, yes. When I heard the gunshot, there was no one in the hall. I should know. I looked! There was no one there! This judge's emotion circuits appear to be stuck on overreact. At this point, nothing stands out to me as a contradiction in his testimony. Francisca, if I'm correct, this testimony is hardly precision quality. I know that. And that's why I said at this point. I'm thinking my first line of attack will be to draw more information from his honor. Okay, so you gotta keep pressing then. Hold it! As we established, you went to the restroom during the recess. However, at what point in the recess did you look into that hallway? After I called for a recess, I handled the change of prosecution paperwork. Maybe about 20 minutes until we'd reconvened. Yeah, that sounds about right. Huh. Just as I expected. Well, what you expected? I demand knew about what that all-knowing smile's for. Your Honor, that statement you made just now was very important. I'd like for you to append it to your testimony. All right, if you insist. Let's see, I was in the hall about 20 minutes before we were about to reconvene. Okay. All right, there's a contradiction here, I think. No. Anything that indicates, like, the time? Approximately 4 p.m. That's... Well, it is a time. Should we present the crime scene notes? Because, like... Oh, wait, no, hang on. Yeah, right here. This might be it. Right here. Objection! Oh! Ow, the wrong common finger away. You're on... I cannot allow you to make an objection. What? What? Your Honor, I'm really sorry, but... No. I cannot allow you to not allow me to make an objection. I object to your objecting. You're overruling. Egads! I've been overruled! This can't be! Wow, damn. Your Honor, there are simply too many holes in your testimony for my taste. What do you mean by that? You claim that you heard the gunshot during the recess, but that is simply not possible. Mr. New Prosecutor recommended by Manfred von Karma. Instead of biting your tongue, why don't you just... I couldn't read the dialogue! Ah! I see you have no mercy for the elderly either, Francisca. Don't talk back to me unless you want to be raped in the back. Your height, you need a stepladder to accomplish that. Oh my god, Edgeworth is such a fucking savage. You're short! Ahem! Mr. Edgeworth. My ears are not that far gone yet, I'll have you know. I can still hear just fine. And I heard the sound of a gunshot loud and clear with my own 2 ears. Huh! Your Honor, I have here an interesting bit of testimony. It's from Detective Bad. And according to him, he heard the gunshot right before the trial was about to start again. What did you say? Your Honor, you just said that you heard the gunshot about 20 minutes before we went to reconvene. How do you explain this glaring contradiction? That can't be! Unfortunately, that is the truth. But I heard it as clear as day! Bang! The loud shout of a gunshot! Sound of a gunshot. I keep returning to this point of contention. And that piece of evidence, I always did wonder why I found it where it did. However, now I understand what the gunshot the judge heard really was. Unfortunately, Your Honor, this is what really produced the gunshot you heard. Is it the, it's the balloon, isn't it? Take that! I found this object in the hallway earlier. Well, what is that pink substance? I may not look it, but this is actually a piece of a balloon. I see. And I suppose you'd like me to accept that pink balloon into the court record. Your Honor, I present this piece of evidence in order to overrule your testimony. What? Your Honor, your argument goes as follows. You saw no one in the hallway when you heard the gunshot. Now, there is no guarantee the detective was sitting on the bench at that time. Therefore, you believe he must have been at the crime scene, defendant lobby number 2. Am I correct? Yes, that's exactly right. Let me ask you something. Do you think that the gunshot you heard was produced by a real gun? I think I've said enough that even you can figure the rest out on your own. Your Honor, you were fooled by the popping of this balloon into thinking it was a gunshot! What manner of trickery is this? That was a good effort you put forth, Miles Edgeworth. But if it was me, I'd have wrapped this thing up before the judges even testified. Let's elaborate on how one ends something before it even begins. Well, to be honest, I did think that the sound was a bit off from a real gunshot sound. But who could have guessed? Someone would pop a balloon in a place like this. And that's true, one doesn't usually think balloons in conjunction with courthouse. What is this, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria? Oh. Man, I believe that'd be you.
I want to trade these coins with you.
That's it. That balloon that girl was holding. It explains everything. Your Honor, if it makes you feel any better, you didn't lie once in your testimony. However, I can't really vouch for its accuracy. Who knew that giving testimony could be such a difficult thing to do? I just want to be a judge again. What have I done? I owe Detective Gumshoe a very, very big apology. And a beer. I will see to it myself that he is released. Wait. There's still a few things I've yet to resolve about what happened in the hallway. Your Honor, I request your permission to further question Detective Gumshoe. But why? I thought we just cleared his name! Whether we did just now or not, I still cannot say. The only thing I can do for now is continue my quest for the perfect explanation. And to that end, I must resolve the remaining issues pertaining to the events that occurred in the hallway. Very well. Bailiff, please bring Detective Gumshoe to the courtroom. I must fulfill my mission and find the perfect explanation to this case. Damn, this segment's going on a while. What is it now? Is that my trial already? I've already told you a gazillion times, pal, I didn't do it. I'll be the judge of that, Detective Gumshoe. No, you won't. I'll be the judge of that. No. I'm the judge around here, and I'll be the judge of that. Fuck off, everybody. I'm the judge. I'm the big man. Why can't you guys be a little less judgmental? Yeah, well, speaking of hasty judgment, Detective Gumshoe, I'm afraid I must apologize for an error in judgment on my part. Your Honor, I don't believe you should apologize just yet. We have yet to prove he is completely innocent of this crime. I guess so. What are you guys talking about? I'm lost. What's going on? In any case, I would like you to testify as to your actions while you are on guard duty. And please remember, you are not on trial. This is all just a part of the investigation. As such, you may still be found to be innocent. However, if you should give false testimony... Yahoo! My VIP will object, loud and clear! Yeah, don't piss off the German man. I don't recommend it. If you are found to be lying, you will be held indefinitely. Understood? I got you, pal. Looking back on the state of the crime scene and the judge's testimony, it's obvious Detective Gumshoe is lying. And if I can't break his lie, then we may never get a break in this case. Bring it on, Gumshoe, while I was on duty. I came down here to the courthouse on Detective Bad's orders. As soon as I got here, he ordered me to stand guard in the front of lobby number 2. From that time on until I heard the gunshot, I was in the hallway the whole time. On my honor as a detective, I swear it wasn't me, pal. He's still singing the same tired tune. Huh. In that case, I'll just have to change the melody. Oh! Edgeworth singer. I know he's lying, and it's time I pull the information I need out of him. Well, we definitely know something is being left out. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. That doesn't track. Hold it! You claim to have been in that hallway the whole time. However, it is not a fact that you did something while you were in the hallway. Now, of course I did something! I guarded the door alarm number 2, pal! What else? Very well then, what exactly does guarding that door entail? Well, to put it simply... Oh, I know! It was my job to stand in front of the door without moving an inch! Oh? Detective Gumshoe, you mean to tell me that you didn't take a single step away from the door to lobby number 2? Is that really what you wish to testify to that effect of? You got it, pal! I didn't take a single step away from that door, just like I was ordered not to. Why is everyone so quiet all of a sudden? Because we are all in shock and in awe of your utter stupidity. Scotty! If you're going to lie, at least tell us a more believable one! Ouch! But I am not lying. We should hurry up and bring this insipid testimony to a close. Come on, we've got shit to do, man. Bum. Diddly doodah. That's the contradiction. He didn't step away from that door, but he fucking got a Swiss roll. You lying bitch! I have an objection. What is it, pal? Detective Gumshoe, I wonder if you might recognize this from somewhere. Hey, it's one of those things, the courthouse special Swiss rolls, right, pal? Precisely. In that case, I suppose that you also recall the solid hallway bench. Hey, you know what? I think it was probably me that did that. Detective Gumshoe, you know you can't go around dirring up the courthouse like this. You inconsiderate, slovenly pig! I promise to clean up later, I swear! Now then, shall we get down to business? About the fact that you didn't move even a single step from in front of that door. If that really were the case, then how were you able to buy a pack of Swiss rolls? Ah! Furthermore, if you didn't move a single step from in front of that door, how'd you manage to get to the bench gently with your grubby hands? Ouch! It appears that Francisca's whip can do more damage than my ones alone can. Alright, I confess, pal. I was hungry, so I bought a pack for myself, okay? I thought I'd get chewed out again if anyone found out about me eating on the job, so I didn't want to say anything. Well, unfortunately for you, I saw you do the whole dastardly deed. I clearly saw you buying a pack of Swiss rolls from the vending machine. Oh, okay, I'm sorry for lying. That's all I'm sorry for, you got that? Because I'm not holding anything else back. And that statement may sound like it makes sense. However, there is something I don't quite believe about it. Are you sure you're not withholding further information from us? Huh? Of course not! I got nothing else to hide, pal. Objection! Oh, if only that were the true Detective Gumshoe. But it is true, pal, I swear, there's nothing else! Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you are aware of the price of a pack of Swiss rolls, correct? Huh? Remind me again, pal. That vending machine out in the hallway is selling packs of 2 Swiss rolls for $6 a pack. And yet, according to you didn't have any cash on you until you cashed your $5 annual bonus check. Isn't that right? Oh. Let me ask then, how'd you manage to purchase a pack all by yourself? Can you provide me with a proper explanation to that? Oh, I told you I bought it by myself, pal! There wasn't anyone else in that hallway with me. So there's no one who could help me buy it. Wait, don't tell me. You got some kind of proof there was someone else in that hallway, don't you? Correct. As if you could. I mean, what are the chances of that? Wait, you do?
Of course I do.
What? How? What proof do I have that there must have been someone else in there in the hallway? It's the fucking balloon, you turd! It's the balloon! Take that! What the heck is that? I know he didn't really have anything. What? What? Huh? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What the fuck? Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Evidence that... What the fuck? He was truly alone all along. The piece of evidence should not exist. Yeah, that's the balloon, isn't it? Right, I'm not fucking crazy here. That should be the balloon, right?
I have no idea.
The fucking Swiss roll? Oh my god.
Hey, you not showed me that not 2 seconds ago, pal.
Ah. I think you're under the mistaken impression that I bought this pack of rolls.
Well, you didn't buy it, then that means you must have stolen it. You thief! What? I would never do such a thing. All you lies are the same. You started as thieves. You're under arrest, pal.
I believe you meant to assert that all thieves start out as liars. In that case, what does that say about you, detective?
Yeah.
This particular Swiss roll was dropped by a certain someone. Oh. There were 2 rolls in this package. You ate one of them, but you then gave the other one to a certain other person, didn't you?
No way, pal. You got it all wrong. I ate both of them.
No. What the fuck? She stanced up. What the hell?
I love her.
Yeah, I saw you coming that time, you little harridan. It would appear that we've caught you at last.
Hey, don't you dare do anything bad to that girl.
It appears they do know each other after all. So, why don't you continue to come up and kick me? Have I wronged you somehow? Other than, well, you know, existing, breathing?
I have a name. It's Kay.
K what?
Kay Fairday.
Faraday. Are you perhaps Mr. Faraday's daughter?
I'm not a you. I'm Kay.
K. You know, good little girls don't kick other people. Especially not hard enough to leave big nasty bruises the way you do.
Well, then you shouldn't have put Gummy under arrest, mister.
Gummy? My guess is that she's talking about Detective Gumshoe. What a cute nickname you've given him.
Gummy didn't do anything wrong.
Okay. It appears that I will need to speak with her in a bit more detail.
Ah!
Stop that.
I love how she's like doing a weird bouncing pose, like she's ready to fight.
Just want to fucking throw hands. Now then, Kay. Stop that. Bad. Down. Down. She's like a stray cat.
Well, she
No.
kind of is now.
Give me a fucking water bottle. I'm gonna squirt her.
Get down. Get down. Get down from there.
What about feet or something? Yeah, wait a minute. Okay, I've got a Swiss roll with your name on it!
Take that!
Okay, I promise to give this to you if you calm down. You'll get a pretty little Swiss roll.
A Swiss roll?
It belongs to you, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. I was saving it for Daddy.
Shit. Okay, who wants to break it to her? Who wants to be the bearer of bad
I
news?
think she knows. I think she knows.
Oh my! Oh shit! Did this room
I
get,
think
get this room get a little heavier, or is that just the cripplingly awkward situation? Your father, he's
Soon see another one, pal! She doesn't know yet!
Thanks for watching out for me, Gummy. But I already know about Daddy.
I overheard the guards talking about how Daddy, he's not here anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't protect him. Okay.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
Oh no. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Why am I have to want to do this? It's alright. There. Edgeworth just awkwardly pats her head. Let it all out. Your father just... He went to a better place, Kay. He went to heaven. He went to heaven, Kay. You'll see them there. Hopefully not soon, but... Oh, boy. Oh, God. I'm starting to... Oh, your dad died in the court... wait, I got it. So, your dad, died in the courthouse, huh? I've been where you are, kid. I've been where you are. Mine was in an elevator, by the way. I myself was also involved in the case of this courthouse when I was a young child. A case in which my father, who was a defense attorney, passed away. All of my dreams of becoming a lawyer were crushed into fine ash on that nightmarish day, DL6. Even now the wound festers deep in the depths of my soul. Dramatic Edgeworth time, Ever since that incident, I've dedicated myself to locking away every criminal I can. And now, to have this happen right in front of me. This child, I feel a certain shared fate, a common bond between us.
Miles Edgeworth, what sort of gentleman are you? Are you going to just stand there and watch a lady cry?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Yes. He's having a dramatic backstory moment.
I'm having trauma issues. Francisca, shut up. Your dad didn't die. He's still alive and he's a prick. Okay. Yeah, how about we use this handkerchief here and dry your little eyes? Here you go. Here you go.
I'm not making a blowing noise.
There we go.
No!
Sorry.
No! My cravat! Don't blow your nose on that!
I feel better now. Thanks.
Ew! There's snot all over it. Oh God! Ew! You ought to wash it off. Don't touch me with that! Oh God! Just use a fucking coat. I don't care. Oh, fucking hell.
Maybe keep talking to the child.
Okay. Are you going to be alright?
Yep. I'm already all right.
Girl, you're gonna
Wow.
need you're not processing this?
Well, she's
She's
already
how old?
she's already in the denial stage already. I'm so proud of her. 'Cause I was the
How
same
old
way.
is she?
She is, well, I think she's in the court record now, so if I'm not
Do we know her
mistaken,
age
She
yet?
is 10!
10.
That
That is way too quick for a 10-year-old to process the fact that her dad is...
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, you're in the denial stage already. Good for you. You're doing great. Somehow I highly doubt that, but I'm not going to push it.
Yeah.
I promised Daddy I'd never cry in front of strangers.
And you're a good kid, aren't you, Kay? You always keep your promises, right?
That's right. Even if I can't see Daddy anymore, I'm still going to keep all my promises.
You're a very brave girl, Kay.
You're a very good child for keeping the promises you made to your papa. I'll even testify that you didn't cry just for you. You're doing so good. You're doing so good. Look at you.
Thank you very much, lady.
Oh, you're welcome. We should be besties. Oh my God. I mean, it's nothing. I'm only telling the truth after all, you know. By the way, speaking of truth, it's true. You're a really cool kid. Ha! It appears that because her father was a respected prosecutor, Francisca is sympathetic to case. She doesn't know shit, all right? Her dad is dead. My dad is dead. We have a bigger bond, Francisca. Your dad's still alive, and he's a dick.
Alright, anyway. Your father. Okay, what kind of person was your father?
Daddy was a hero of justice. His job was to catch all the bad people in the world.
So to you, a prosecutor is a hero of justice. Oh, I mean, not to brag or anything, but I'm a bit of a hero of justice myself. I suppose we are, in a sense, as we are the ones who seek guilty verdicts for criminals.
Plus, you know what? Whenever I come to the courthouse, Daddy would buy me my absolute favorite treat, Swiss rolls.
Oh!
I want to be a hero of justice someday, just like Daddy. So I've been working really hard.
I see. And what have you been working hard on?
I've been working hard to keep all my promises to Daddy, and I made it together.
Oh my god, that's so fucking adorable. I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna fucking cry. You have a book, a promise notebook? Oh man, like, take a look inside, Kay.
Sure, okay.
It appears to be an exchange diary of sorts between father. God damn it.
I have not talked that high in so long. Jesus Christ.
Oh! Mr. Faraday's writing conveys a sense of the kind of man he was. This little notebook just might come in handy later.
You gotta give that back to her.
Oh, I will. Oh god. I'm just gonna take it real quick. Let's see.
Can we look inside of it?
Promise number 1. Never take things from a stranger. Promise number 2. Never go anywhere with a stranger. Always greet people with a smile, even people you don't know. Never cry in front of strangers. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. Daddy's job is to make sure that everyone follows rules, Kay. Be a good girl and promise you'll keep your promises to me, okay? Oh, dear Daddy. Oh.
That's so sad.
Oh, fuck! Oh, god damn it! I have a soft spot for parental relationships. I'm sorry, I'm gonna fucking need a minute. Oh god. Oh, okay. Keep it together, Edgeworth. Keep it together. Don't cry in front of women. Don't do it. Don't show them you're a weak man. Don't show them you're a weak beta male. Thank you for showing that to me, Kay. I hope you'll continue to work hard and become a hero just like your father.
I'm gonna try.
Hey, Kay, so I'm a detective that catches the bad people, right? That makes me a hero, too!
Yeah, you're really cool too, Gummy.
Yeah, aren't I, Kay? Oh my god. What is with the two of them? I mean, I hand out verdicts of justice. That makes me a hero, too. I'm a part of this conversation as well.
Yes, and thanks to your also heroic testimony, you almost painted that detective as a vile criminal and sent him off to jail. Nice job, Your Honor!
What? No, what? Don't do that! I'm really sorry about. Come on, man! Come on!
Gummy is not a bad man, okay?
Oh, poor judge. He's being treated like a vile criminal rather than of justice. Oh, that's terrible. It appears that you and Detective Gumshoe are good friends, Kay.
Yeah, we're friends!
In that case, would you mind telling me a little more about him? Gumshoe. So I take it that you ran into Detective Gumshoe earlier?
Yep. I was on my way to see Daddy when I saw Gummy standing there. He was standing in the hallway staring really hard at the vending machine, so I said hi.
And when was this?
Before everything got crazy.
When your dad died? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Yes. Anyway, how long were the two of you together?
We only talked for a little while. And then we went our own ways.
That's right, pal. Kay and I only talked for a little while, and that's it.
Oh, which means we have now confirmed that Kay was in the hallway during the recess. Isn't that right?
Ah, you got me!
I told you to stop picking on Gummy, mister!
Huh. Fine, I'll be nice to Gumshoe. Kay's like literally the representation of the Ace Attorney fan base right now.
I just love this this little sprite of hers.
Look, she stays up. She's ready to go boxing. Look at her.
She's ready to go!
I'll just have to speak with the good detective in private later. Swiss rolls. Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Were you the one who brought this pack of Swiss rolls, Kay?
Well, I didn't really have a lot of money,
Because you're a child. Yeah.
and I somehow managed to pull a dollar out of pay the quarter I had. But that still wasn't enough. I really wanted one.
Come to think of it, she did come and ask me to exchange a handful of change for $1. And that's when you came and asked me to change your money, correct?
Yeah, thanks a bunch for doing that, mister.
Sure, no problem. Let me ask you, even with that dollar, you still didn't have enough, correct?
Well, that's why.
Hey, if you bully Kay anymore, I'm gonna have to arrest you, pal.
If that man is Joseph von already under arrest. Shut up! No! I sense that Kay is going to be less than forthcoming with this question.
Well, she's 10.
Yeah.
Her dad just died.
You are 10 years old and
Be
you have a
patient
dead
with her.
father.
Sorry about your ruffly thing.
Oh, it's fine. I have more of them. Now that it's positively drenched in your nasal mucus. Oh god, children are so gross. Don't worry, Kay. I have a spare. Here, you can have this one. Just take it. Just get rid of it.
But Daddy said never take things from strangers.
Ah, it's one of the promises you made in your promise notebook, correct?
Yeah, look, see, it's right here on this page.
Alright then, I'm not giving this to you. I'm merely allowing you to borrow it. I'm gonna loophole this shit. Sorry. Sorry, Mr. Faraday. You can take it home, wash it nice and clean, and then give it back to me next time we meet.
Okay, Daddy never said I couldn't borrow things from strangers.
Hey, I'm just borrowing it. We're not cheating. We're not cheating. Now then, Detective Gumshoe.
Uh-oh. I believe it is now crystal clear that you were with little Kay in that hallway.
Grr, I told you to stop being mean to Gummy!
Hold it! As Edgeworth, there's still something you have yet to resolve.
I beg your pardon.
You still haven't offered an explanation for why that man would lie to us.
That's... well...
Gummy, don't tell me you lied for my sake.
Hey, don't worry about it, Kay. Everything's gonna be okay.
Oh, so that's why. So what was Detective Gumshoe's motive for lying? You can't explain that, so you can't call this a perfect investigation!
His reason for lying is very simple.
What?
Here's what I believe to be his reason. From simple observation of the detective's actions and his interactions with Kay, it's obvious the detective was lying for the young girl's sake. And this piece of evidence will show you exactly why. Which piece of evidence can prove that Detective Gumshoe was lying on account of Kay? Would it be... like the balloon?
Take that!
This is that piece of evidence.
What are you showing me that for? It doesn't seem to add anything to the conversation.
I don't get what you're trying to say with that, or do you just like showing it off?
Aren't you gonna give that to me, mister?
I don't feel that the court needs to enter that into the court record at this time. Okay. Just team up on Edgeworth. Team up on Edgeworth. He's a loser. He's British. You can team up on him. Okay, Kay. All right, KK. Don't say K 3 times. That's not allowed in America or anywhere. Fuck. Piece of evidence proves Detective Gumshoe was lying on account of the fucking promise notebook. Yes, take that. Here it is.
Mr. Faraday and Kay's promise notebook, how does that explain anything?
If you could take a look at this page, it's clearly written that Kay should never take things from a stranger. When Detective Gumshoe heard about that promise, he tried to cover for Kay.
foolishly foolish fool is a foolish reason to do for a fool! Ow!
Gummy, you lied because of me, didn't you?
Because I'm your friend, Kay, that's why!
Gummy!
At long last. Detective Gumshoe, can you please tell me the whole truth now?
I guess there's no beating you, huh, pal? Okay, I'll spill the goods. I've been standing guard for a while. I was getting real hungry and that snack vending machine was taunting me.
But all the cash you had on you was $5 and that wasn't enough to buy anything, right? After all, the cheapest item in that machine is a $6 pack of Swiss rolls.
Yeah, but then like an angel from heaven, Kay showed up. With $1.
I was thinking about sharing a snack with my daddy. So I wanted to buy a Swiss roll. But I only had $1 in coins.
So we pulled my $5 and her $1 together and brought a pack of Swiss rolls together.
But I was worried about breaking one of my promises.
So then Gummy said,
Mr. Faraday's one scary guy when he gets mad. But don't worry, you won't get in trouble if I don't tell, right? Besides, you bought it with me. So you didn't really get it from me, you know.
he told me it'd be okay. And then he gave me a whole Swiss roll to save and give to my daddy.
Who knew that Scruffy could be so considerate? Indeed. Detective, I take it that you then sat down on the bench and ate the rolls together.
Yeah, we split the other roll and ate it right then. The sweet taste of that cake's chocolate. I'll never forget it as long as I live, pal.
Anyway. Okay, I believe this also belongs to you.
Oh! That's from my pop balloon!
It's bad manners to leave garbage lying around, Kay.
I'm sorry.
But I guess I can't blame you for not throwing this one piece away. It was sitting high up on the windowsill where you couldn't see it. No, I could you because you're short. So just this once, I forgive you. Shut up, Edgeworth.
But that balloon... I wanted to surprise Gummy a little, so I popped it on purpose. And because of me, Gummy dropped half his Swiss roll.
Wow, you really got me there, pal.
So I thought maybe I should give Gummy this other roll. Then I saw you picking on Gummy, mister.
So you kicked me, is that it? You sure are a feisty one.
I'm really sorry, mister.
It's alright, I'm perfectly unharmed. I'm cool, I can take it. But about this Swiss roll, would it be alright with you if I held on to it until Detective Gumshoe is cleared of all charges and free to go?
Yeah, sure! Just make sure you give it to Gummy afterwards, okay?
Of course, I promise. Now then, I believe we have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that Detective Gumshoe was in the hallway for the entire duration of his duty, which undeniably proves that Detective Gumshoe could not have committed the double murders.
Actually, it's proven that opposite Edgeworth you've just shown. That Detective Gumshoe was the only one who could have committed the crime.
What do you mean?
It's quite rude to eavesdrop, Miss Yu.
I'm getting lectured on manners. By a girl with a penchant for whipping people.
What? How dare you talk about with such incidents?
You're wrong, lady! Gummy's not the bad guy!
Oh, and what have we here? What is a child doing in here in a courthouse? Please take this child in.
Miss Callisto, you!
That girl is Mr. Faraday's.
I know. So what?
Damn, cold-hearted bitch.
You think that just because she's the victim's daughter, she just gets to run wild all around the crime scene? I think it's actually quite dangerous for her to speak nothing of getting underfoot.
I suppose you're right. However,
As long as we're in agreement on that point, let's get back to the real issue at hand. Now that detective, you were the one in front of the lobbying number 2 the entire time, correct?
well, yeah, but
You see, it isn't obvious that it could only be the detective. He's the only person who could have gone into lobby number 2 at the time of the murders.
I have no counter-argument to that.
Don't worry. I've already put in the necessary paperwork for his formal arrest.
The investigation is far from over.
Oh, that's right. I was going to speak with you about that. Don't you think it's reckless to talk to the suspect out in the open with a guard? Without a guard?
Suppose it is.
Well, as someone with more experience in law than you, allow me to share something. Always keep a good eye on a criminal, or you may regret what comes of your neglection.
Ooh, Myers, I can't believe you're letting this woman lecture you like this.
You know what, Francisca? For the first time in my life, you're absolutely right.
This is unforgivable as a disciple of Alcala.
Don't digress. Now, then, I'll be looking of your investigation.
So, we're back to square one.
Actually, this is our last chance. I can tell if we have failed to solve this case, Detective Gumshoe will be formally charged under all of the circumstantial evidence.
This investigation is not over yet. There's still one location we have yet to inspect. It's where Detective Bad and Miss Yu were at the time of the crime. Lobby number 1.
Which we'll do next time, because this segment was very long.